All right, sticking in the world of Marvel here. How are you feeling about the new Blade movie that's supposed to be coming out with Mahershala Ali that they announced 3 years ago? Are you
Well, I
excited for
just
that
heard
thing
it's
or
not
what?
coming out ever, right?
Well, yeah, that's what we have here. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Boris Kitt writes Marvel Studios pauses Blade movie amid search for new director. Yeah, Basim Tariq, who was supposed to be directing the movie, he split ways. We don't know exactly what went down there, but they saying like Mahershala Ali wasn't happy with the script. The script's being rewritten. They're pushed the production. It was supposed to start next month. That's not happening anymore.
Damn, all those people
Um,
on that thought they were gonna
yeah.
work, not gonna work. That sucks. So, who's the director? Who was the director?
Basim Tariq,
I don't know
and that
that. I don't
director
know.
I wasn't familiar with. Kind of like I said, they get a lot of independent
How'd
directors.
that work out this time?
Uh, I don't know. It usually works out for them. What about Ryan Coogler? Ever heard of that guy? He was an indie director.
Was he really though?
What do you mean? The biggest movie before he got the Black Panther job was
Yeah,
Fruitvale Station.
that was a super popular movie.
No, it wasn't. Okay, what do you think the box office was? Let's take a look. I bet it's
30
less
million
than
maybe. Maybe
60
30
million.
million.
That's not a
That's
hit
not.
movie.
I didn't say it was a hit. I said it was popular.
It won. It got 17
So
million in
yeah,
the
I
box
can see
office.
that. I mean, probably limited release.
That's an
Couldn't afford a lot of
independent
screen. No,
level.
I'm saying, okay, independent
Uh,
means you didn't make it with a big studio behind
the budget on that one was $900,000 apparently.
you. Oh, okay, that's independent.
Yeah, it's an independent movie.
Yeah, I mean, but look, come on, Ryan Coogler is a genius.
But yeah, I know it. I'm hoping because they already had the director for Avengers Kang Dynasty. It was Daniel Destin
Hmm.
Cretton who did Shang Chi. They haven't announced a director for Secret Wars. I'm
Oh,
hoping it's Ryan
Secret
Coogler.
Wars.
They're gonna pick another director they've
That'd be
worked
cool.
with.
Secret Wars would be cool.
Ryan Coogler, I feel like I don't know, he could do it. I'm really excited for Wakanda Forever.
I'm excited too. I had mixed feelings because I heard so much from the set, right? I thought, oh, this is gonna be a freaking clusterfuck. But no, I'm
The
real.
only thing I heard is the stuff with Letitia
That's
Wright,
what
but
I'm
other
talking
than
about,
that,
man. She's all messed up and shit. I'm like, she's crazy. But I mean, it looks like it didn't derail the movie, right?
yeah.
Nah.
But but back onto like this Blade thing.
And wait a
They
minute,
already have
stop,
like a new
stop, wait.
what?
Didn't Creed come out before Black Panther?
I mean, he got signed on before that movie came out. That came out like a year. I'm pretty sure he didn't get signed before Creed came out.
Hmm.
Creed did come out before
Yeah, of
Black
course
Panther, but
it
I don't
did,
think he got
man.
signed to do the movie. Yeah, he didn't get signed to do the movie
That
though.
wasn't independent. I
No, Creed was not independent.
I take back everything I said. You're not
I
right. I'm right.
no, I said I didn't say he didn't have a movie come out. I said he was signed to do the movie to do Black Panther before Creed came out.
All right.
Let me
We can
let me
move
see
on.
what
We
you got
can
because
move
he
on. I
got
don't want to
because
make this a thing, but I
all
mean,
right, all right.
we'll talk about it later off the air. I think you try to trick me. So the movie's not gonna be made. Is that the point of the story? Like they can't find a
No,
director. No one wants to
they
make Blade.
they don't have a new director yet. They have a new writer, Boda Mayo, who he he's writing. He's the showrunner on the new X-Men animated series coming out, and he also wrote on Moon Knight. So he's gonna writing a new script. No director yet. They pushed the release of the movie. Obviously, they had to. There's no way they're gonna. If they were supposed to start production next month, I don't think they're
And
gonna
that's
make the
Marvel,
original
not
release date,
Sony,
which is
right?
supposed to be
Marvel.
next year. Yeah,
Oh,
this is Marvel. Sony, that's Morbius. That's
oh
their
yeah.
vampire
Hmm.
franchise. We
Yeah,
got
it's a
Blade.
good trade off. Um,
But like once this whole like news came out with like oh the director leaving, you know how the fans are. They think they're like studio executives. They know like oh I know the best director for this. There's three names that I've seen a lot running around here. Who do you think one of those names is to direct Blade?
Blade.
There's three
Um,
names I see a lot.
Jordan Peele.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
I
one of them.
mean,
Yeah,
like he's
exactly.
black, he does
Like
horror movies,
he's
yeah, that's so
exactly
cliche, man. It's crazy.
one. No way. I don't think he'll accept the movie. Like he said, he just wants to do his own things. Two, Yeah, like for Jordan Peele, like I don't think he's gonna want to do the movie anyways. And just because, like you said, yeah, a black
Yeah, it's
horror
kind of corny.
director, like that's the only reason. Speaking of how small-minded people are, another black director people were saying a Spike Lee. I'm like, what?
uh, who says that?
Spike Lee.
First of all, what has Spike Lee ever done that make you think he could do a superhero movie? And because his movies are slow, they do not move very fast. And Spike definitely has his own voice. I love Spike, but yeah, that's just ridiculous. I mean, it's just crazy. Man, who was
Yeah.
that? His sister? She suggested that.
No, trust me, I saw a lot of people say that. And the third name, we just talked about him before, Michael Giacchino. After people saw Werewolf by Night, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, give Blade to him." Um,
I don't know, man. Blade's more of an action movie than it is anything else. I mean, Blade is
yeah.
action, right? I mean, there's a lot of undertones, very dark and creepy, whatever. What about Benicio del Toro? Something like that,
You mean Guillermo del Toro?
Oh, Guillermo del Toro, Benicio del Toro.
Did he direct one of the Blade movies? Like the
Did he?
Wesley Snipe ones? I think he did
I
like the
don't know.
second or third movie.
But someone that got that kind of sensibility to do weird stuff, that's okay with making
Yeah, I
weird
would
movies.
like to. I'd like to see Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, like
He could be a cool one.
someone who can do weird stuff, make it look cool. I think.
I'm glad no one said Tyler Perry though. I would have
Ah!
been. I would
You
have
know
been like
what? Blade
really,
versus Medea.
or at least it wasn't Malcolm D. Lee.
Oh God! Oh God! No, you can't
Oh,
put
you know who's a black filmmaker who's directed a superhero movie before?
Ryan Coogler.
No, not Ryan Coogler. Tim Story.
Oh boy!
Fantastic Four.
Oh man, that ain't
He
even,
did both of the original
that ain't
ones.
even funny, bro. Nah, that's nah. I don't. Why I don't gotta be a black person, man? It could be anybody, I mean,
I know the original
I'd go
director
back.
wasn't
I'd
black.
go to someone who was super. I would not look for a young person. If you want to get this movie made, you need to get a real name that could come in, get this movie done. Right now, this movie's gonna get backed a lot, and it's gonna be done. Next failure from this movie, you're never gonna see it.
Yeah.
You're never gonna see it. So get a director who can get the movie done, who can get the actors together, the writers together, and get the movie done. Ron Howard.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, like with Solo. So okay, well, who's someone? Oh, Ron Howard. He'll get in here and do the
And
movie.
just
It's
do the
not gonna
damn
be.
movie. Get in, do the
Yeah,
movie.
he's just gonna do the. He's just gonna do his job and that's it.
That's it. Get everybody together. Do the best movie you can. Boom. I mean, Blade won't be a franchise. I mean, it's just a movie, right? I mean, like, so just let's go. Like, just make a good movie. Somebody make a good Blade movie. And by the way, it wasn't like the original Blade movies were bad. Hopefully that's not the narrative. It's just that they could be so much better now in light of
Yeah.
technology and acting. So, I mean, I have no opinion on who. I can't think
Yeah, I
right
don't have
now.
like anyone in my mind or whatever.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
sure that
think.
either they're gonna pick another indie. Who
Who
did
did
what?
You, Me, and Dupree? That person would be
That was the
good.
the Russo brothers.
That would be good. Who did Me, Myself, and Irene? And,
Sometimes you never know, like the past movies. Oh, that director did this. Okay.
oh man, but the South guys,
Uh,
they could do it.
which guys?
The basketball guys.
Oh, Matt and Trey.
Yeah, they would do
You
a
just
good
said the
job.
South guys. I'm like,
I
which
said
South
South Park
guys?
guys.
Oh, I thought you just said South guys. I'm like, who?
Ah.
How am I supposed to know who that is?
Oh, you know what else could do it? Donald Glover. He would do a great job.
This next item, sticking in the MCU again. I've heard rumblings about this for like a week or so, but I don't know. Other sources and websites are starting to pick it up, and people have claimed. And I want to say this is technically a rumor, has not been officially confirmed, but a few people have claimed within their sources, or whatever. Like I don't know, actual websites are starting to put the information out there that this is from Slash Film right here. Marvel recruits Harrison Ford to replace the late William Hurt in the MCU to be Thunderbolt Ross.
So that means Thunderbolt Ross is going to be back in the MCU.
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah.
Red Hulk.
I mean, that's what everyone's thinking, right?
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Like this first like was announced on the Hot Mic with John Roca show. Like Jeff Snyder, he's a like a movie critic and pundit, and he claims that like through his sources that he's at least gonna show up in Captain America: New World Order, like the fourth Captain America movie coming out in 2024. That he'll at least be in that movie. In that movie, you know who the villain is?
Who?
The leader, Tim Blake Nelson from the
Oh,
2008 Hulk movie.
I thought he was
So
the
it feels
villain
like
in this movie, in the She-Hulk thing.
no,
Because that would have made sense too.
yeah, no. Well, Intelligentsia in the comics, the leader is like the leader of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, but like with that, that's why I said like I kind of think they're gonna do a Thor Ragnarok situation where I think that's gonna be also kind of a Hulk movie as well. Like if Leader and Thunderbolt Ross are in that movie, they might do a Red Hulk thing. I don't know.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford though, what do you think of him as Thunderbolt
Well, the
Ross?
first thing I think is amazing because I thought he was dead. So when you mentioned his name, I assumed he was
He's
still
still
alive.
being Indiana Jones, you know. That movie's still coming out.
Yeah, okay. So
I'm
let's let
serious.
Harrison Ford die, and then let's pick somebody else. I mean, William Hurt was terrible too. You know, rest in peace, I guess. I don't know. Why can't it be someone who's a little more dynamic than the old guys? I mean, because
Well,
Michael Douglas was enough, right? Not enough. I mean, haven't you paid your
well,
dues?
who are you gonna have to be Thunderbolt Ross? He's an old man. You're gonna
He's
put
not an
Channing Tatum in
old
there?
old man. He's like what, 60 maybe during that time.
Okay. How old was William Hurt? Wasn't he like in the
Oh, he was
70s
in his
too?
70s. And Harrison Ford's what, like
Okay,
like
so what makes
84,
you think Thunderbolt
85.
Ross isn't in his 70s?
No, no. How old is Harrison Ford? Like 87, 88?
He's not that old. He's like in his 70s too.
Call bullshit.
Let's see.
Harrison Ford's got to be at least as old as Michael Douglas.
Oh, he's 80 years old.
Bam, there you go. What's an 80-year-old man? You know, this will take you 17 times longer to make the movie. You know, he can't get on set. He got to pee all the time. You know, who wants to deal with all that drama, man? I mean, for real, like John Lithgow, John Malkovich, any of these people can
As
do that.
Thunderbolt Ross?
Yeah, Harrison Ford. I mean, like, what's the
I don't
difference
know. I could see
between
it.
John Malkovich and Harrison Ford? That's like they really in that role. It's the same person. Look, you get John Malkovich, he could double as a Russian spy, give his Russian accent around
Give me
it.
my money.
He tricked me. He trapped me. No, nah, look. Okay. Well, I mean, I really, I don't know if it matters, to be honest with you. He's spent most of his time, you know, just brooding and sitting behind a desk until he transforms into Red Hulk. And,
I was about to say, like, people are wondering how much on screen is Harrison Ford really going to be on there because people think like, is he really? Does he really want to do another franchise? He asked to be killed off in Star Wars. Like, okay, I'll come back, but kill me off in the first movie I
kill
reappear
me,
in, please.
please.
No, apparently that's the only reason he agreed to do it. Is that, okay, if you kill me off, I'll do it. So I don't think he'd want to be like, oh, I'm in the MCU until I die.
Well, I mean, look, I think Red Hulk.
Like, I feel like maybe
one movie,
like,
though, right? It's one movie
yeah,
thing for Red Hulk. But yeah,
like
I don't know.
maybe possibly too because after Captain America, the next movie's Thunderbolts. Maybe that's where it happens. But either way,
yeah.
soon, like one of the other movies.
Yeah, I
But
don't
one
know.
thing that's annoying out of this, like I don't know why I read what people have to say sometimes, but people are saying, "Oh, this is a double standard. Why are you recasting Thunderbolt Ross, but you're not going to recast T'Challa?"
What?
Like, it's
What?
not the same thing
That's not even, what? That's not the same thing.
because like both the actors died. It's like, oh, why are you
But
going to
William
recast?
Hurt is an old white
It's
dude.
it's not the same
Plenty
thing.
of old white dudes, and he wasn't even like the main person. Well, he
Yeah,
was, but not in a good movie. So I mean, like,
he wasn't. He wasn't a mate. He never was a mate. He was a supporting character.
well, think about it though. They
Like
never,
I
they
don't
never,
know.
they never made a Lego set with William Hurt. William Hurt. I look. That's okay. Whoever says that is just ridiculous.
Just the people that are bitter still can't accept that they're not recasting T'Challa.
I think there was. Oh man, I would have been so mad if they recast that. You don't
Like
have
here's the
to. You don't
thing.
have to. Like comic books always have successors. Like just move on. Whatever the fourth
Yeah,
movie
they're
was,
doing a
just make it now.
successor. Yeah.
like make it now.
Like it's not like he was already. Oh, he was the one and only Black Panther. They already established. Oh, he's the latest in the long line of Black Panthers. So
Right.
there's always going to be a new one.
Right.
So like they already set it up in the story. And plus, yeah, like you said, like the movie didn't hinge on William Hurt. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, like what? That's, that's
it's
so
not the
ridiculous.
same thing. Some people are trying to say, "Oh, double standard,"
Now,
but
if you
it's not.
recast Stan Lee,
Yeah,
that'd
it's
be
like,
fucked
oh,
up.
like John Malkovich will now be playing Stan Lee in the cameos
Yeah,
going
it would be
forward.
Stan
That
Lee
would have
doing
been weird.
cameos and as Stan Lee. Yeah.
That would have been weird.
But I mean, you know what I mean, though, right? Like you could get a lot of people to do that. I mean, you really, really could. I mean, why? Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say why not Jeff Bridges? Like, well, he's already in the MCU.
Yeah,
But you know, why not Bo Bridges? Why? I mean, like, really? I don't know. I mean, really? I guess in the end, who cares? You know, what I mean,
yeah.
recast it whoever you want. I mean, it doesn't
I mean,
really.
yeah, I like Harrison Ford, but when I read this, I was like, "Oh, yippee! He's gonna be Thunderbolt Ross." I never
Yeah,
really cared too much about Thunderbolt Ross to begin
you're
with,
right.
but
He's back. He's
yeah,
back in the game. Harrison Ford. God bless him, though. I mean, Harrison Ford is one of my favorite actors. I mean, it just means so much to like my childhood, like everything that
yeah.
mattered to me. Like he was the man. But yeah, let's let him retire.
I don't know. Like, yeah, like he said, like for Indiana Jones 5, when they showed off the new footage at D23, he said, "This is the last time I'm doing this." So he's
Yeah,
like, "Yeah, I'm done."
poor guy.
So I doubt he's like in it for the long run. Like, I feel like maybe one or two movies as Thunderbolt Ross, and that's kind of like what he's gonna do.
What about Alan Arkin?
I don't know. Alan Arkin, he's way older than him.
He could have been. He could have been too. I mean, I'm saying there's so many people that could be. I mean, like, and it'd be inconsequential, right? Like, it really would be. Like,
Some
who
people were
really
saying that,
cares?
oh, they wanted to see Stephen Lang. He could have been a good choice too, but
Sure.
Harrison Ford also like the star power there as well.
Yeah. Is
Okay,
Michael
that's
Caine in
like
the MCU? No, no, he's in.
he was Alfred.
Yeah, he's in DC. Michael Caine could do it. Why
I
not?
don't know.
Christopher Lloyd. I mean, like, really, it's just
Christopher
I
Lloyd.
can name all kinds of white dudes that can do that. Like, let's not get caught up in something like that. I mean,
Maybe
I
they'll
don't know.
bring back oh, why am I blanking on his name?
George Burns.
No,
That'd be cool if they brought him back.
that cowboy guy
Cowboy guy.
with the mustache.
Oh, Sam. It's, no, that's Sam. Who are you talking about? God, what's his name?
Why am I blanking on his
Obviously,
name too?
obviously, we know who you're talking about. I mean,
Oh, Sam
Sam
Elliott. Yeah,
Elliott. Yeah,
he played him in the Ang Lee
yeah,
one, right?
Sam Elliott.
Sam
Yeah,
Elliott.
Sam Elliott. I'm going to turn into the Red Hulk. He always pronounces his
Sam
K's.
Elliott.
I'm going to turn into the Red Hulk. Hulk. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Right? I mean, like, would it really?
I don't know.
Kevin
Well, like I
Costner.
said,
Kevin Costner.
oh, he could
Val
have been like,
Kilmer. Anyone from the cast of
well,
Wyatt
not
Earp.
Val Kilmer though.
Anyone from Wyatt Earp. I mean, really. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So Harrison Ford, cool addition. Not anything like I don't know. Didn't blow my mind or anything. It's not the same as when they if they would recast T'Challa. So everyone calm down about that. Just if it happens, then that's cool. And if it didn't happen, that's cool too. I guess I don't know. Like I wasn't hammering like to see like Thunderbolt Ross again. Really, like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
The only reason people want to see him again is for them to do Red Hulk. And if they really wanted to, they could just make a different character Red Hulk. But
exactly.
whatever.
Well, I mean, you could just cast. Cast anybody's Thunderbolt Ross. I mean, Red Hulk is what's important right now. I mean, it definitely looks like we're heading there, right?
Yeah,
I wish we were going to Planet Hulk, but I know we're not going to go to Planet Hulk. But that would be pretty awesome.
they're going to do something with Hulk for sure.